How's it going, guys? Bring a Platoon here once again, and welcome back to another good game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today I'm once again going to be in... I said once again twice there, didn't I? Anyway, moving on with it. I'm going to be in the AMX M451, the Tier 9 French heavy tank, and today is going to be the game you see where I 3-marked the tank. This is 2 games after the previous game that I uploaded, when I had 94.91 on my damage standing, and right now I'm at about 94.20 in my damage standing. So this game is, for some reason, enough to bring me up like 0.75 or 0.35. No, god damn it, 0.85 in my damage standing, assuming I was even at 94.20. But disregarding that, I get around 5,500 damage, and this is just an ode to staying alive in scary games that otherwise could have been a steamroll, but since I kept my cool and basically camped one spot waiting for shots on people who weren't paying attention, it really paid off. Not only did I preserve my HP for the end game, but I also got to whittle down the health of people who weren't necessarily paying attention to said spot I was staying in. They were just being needlessly aggressive, risking their sides or their damage, or taking shots that they shouldn't, and I absolutely take advantage of that. But yes, much like with any, top tier game, well, I'm not top tier, but they have tier 10s in the game, so I of course feel the need to load the premium AP rounds that have 270 something base pen instead of the measly 242, just to make sure my shots go where I need them to go, looking for easy shots on these tanks. And I see that the light tank is still out in the open. I think I press him here, and luckily RNG is extremely kind to me, letting me putting a ass-end shot into that WZ-132A, if that was even the right name for that tank. It was a Chinese light tank, either tier 9 or tier 10, and yeah, kind of got lucky there. But yeah, we've got a tank pushing the mid, T-57 heavy to be precise. If he decides to shoot into me, I know that he has 3 more shots in his auto-loading clip. Definitely don't want to go into him head-on, even, towering over him. They have 2 arties as well, and do not want to get smacked by either one of them, just because this tank's armor does not hold up well against artillery fire, or even getting splashed sucks dick because the side armor is bad. And yeah, just not something I want to contest in this tank. I thought I would have an easy side shot into the turret of the KV-4, but it's an M103. My bad. I try to track him and damage him there. I only end up damaging him. That's a shame. Could have got some assisted damage there. And we have a very aggressive push on our base down the J line. But we saw that early on. We saw the Conqueror. We saw the light tank, who is dead now. Well done to him. T-57, there he is, finally making it back to his side of his spawn to assist with the medium tank. Good on them for teaming up. Unfortunately, the T-57 Heavy is not too keen on keeping his HP, as he does play pretty, aggressively, and not that smart. If he stayed on the ridge and just poked down at the medium tank, he could have very easily just clipped him out. And he thinks he's safe with all these dead tanks in front of him. He is not. His turret is one giant HP pool for me, and I just put shot into him with really no repercussions whatsoever. Like, yeah, the arty could have dicked on me, but the time it took me to aim my shot and put one into him was not nearly enough time for the arty to aim in on me. So that's good. Unless they were pre-aiming my location, which wasn't very probable. And I do believe I put a shot into this Object 140, chancing a little bit of my turret to the T-57 Heavy, but luckily he doesn't put a shot into me for whatever reason. Maybe he was still reloading, but I doubt that, considering he's got a pretty quick reload of, what, like 23 or 25 seconds? But yeah. So my team's pretty much falling apart. If they decided to cap the base, they probably would have won this game, and I would not have gotten my 3rd mark. So thank you, enemy team, for giving me a chance to farm your HP pool. I do appreciate that. And Object 277 out in the open. Luckily, I didn't hit his stupid OP spaced armor on the side there, and I did go through. I'm noticing my tank is angling a little funny, so I fix that pretty much immediately. And then I do believe I get another free shot into him. No, I don't even look, because we have tanks behind us now, and all I have here is a heavy tank. And that's a tier 8. That's very, very easy to pen. I still got the premium AP rounds loaded for whatever reason. I just don't feel the need to switch because more pen is always better, and I really don't care about how much I lose this game, if I lose any at all. And I did only track him there. That kind of sucked. Was hoping he would push a little further out, but he didn't. That's fine. I was, expecting the tier 10 to put a shot into him, but considering he wouldn't be already safe, I cannot blame him for not doing so. I once again try to track and damage him there, only hit his upper plate and damaged him, but either way, I will take that instead of a just tracking shot any day of the week. So he's a potential one hit, and so is the other guy. He's trying to... Oh, no. Not the FV4202. The Pershing was a potential one hit. But, yeah, I could still low roll him, and that would give him a chance to push on me. But once again, I've got full health, and I just got penned for the first time, and he hit me for 503? No. 403. Right? Yes, 403. So, not bad. And all we have left to deal with is the artillery. I don't know what this fucking light tank is doing. Good on him. But the only reason I wasn't hit with artillery is because one of them is around like J0 and the other was surprisingly in B0. I did not even think to look there. But it doesn't matter which RD I faced off against. I felt pretty secure with my HP pool. I could definitely take an AP from an RD, or even a... Nah, let's not tempt the... If either one of them penetrated me with a high explosive shell, I probably would have died. But let's be honest, it's not very likely to happen. So once again, good game. I'm like, I probably have to do another decent game like this to get the third mark. But in the end cannot talk for whatever reason. In the endgame stats, you'll see that I do get the third mark. But I don't want to alert them to my presence, so I kind of just go around the cap circle and avoid destroying anything as much as I possibly can. I did knock over that small tree there, but no big deal. Not very noticeable. And the Arty, I always expect Arty to be in this location just because it has shots from everywhere. And if anyone pushes down the B or C line, then Arty's pretty much screwed in that one position. And he misses me because he's really good and doesn't realize that the T-92 doesn't have good gun depression. So, point blank, T-92 misses me, good on him. And then I'm like, where's the other Arty? There he is. Our tanks, who weren't even spotting that way, managed to spot him because he was going for our Arties for whatever reason. And then our Type 5 finishes him off. And, well, that's the game. Oh, so almost 6,000 base damage. Pretty good, and you'll see I went right over the 95% damage standing mark to get that third mark, and I'm just clicking it in excitement because, once again, as I mentioned before in another game, it's like 3 a.m. at this point, and I'm just ready for bed. 13 out of my 14 shots damaged somebody, and yeah, not a bad game at all. And then I do believe I do like a loop around the tank to show you how pretty it is with the third mark on it, because it's just aesthetically pleasing. And once again, anytime I 3-mark a tank, I am always proud of it. So I already did the tier 10 in 3-marking it, but this thing was a little bit more challenging because you do face, higher tier enemies as well as people spamming premium into your upper plate, which you can do in this thing, or versus this thing, instead of, the tier 10, which flat on the upper plate will bounce premium and, heavy and medium premium rounds pretty reliably. So, thank you for watching. Don't worry, I will be done with this tank, or I am done with this tank. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Hope you guys enjoyed.